Yo, what's up, everybody? My man Halmsway, what's good with you, my brother?
Oh, man, that intro smacked something fierce.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm excited.
May the 4th be with you. Here we are. Episode 4, Blank Cover Battles. Let's get it. Good to see you, my brother. How have you been?
You know what? I've been waiting for this episode specifically. Right when we talked about it, you were like, we're going to do May the 4th. I'm like, damn right, we're going to do May the 4th.
You know it. We've been so excited. Usually, ladies and gents, we do Saturday nights, but we couldn't pass up the opportunity. Y'all know May the 4th means so much to so many people in this community and outside. We got all of our sci-fi fantasy fans out there. And so May the 4th was just a no-brainer, man. My man Chad said, Sans. He looked over at me, he looked over to Matt, said, we got to do it. We got to do it. Other than that, man, how's life? Before we get started, how are you? What's going on, man? You good?
I can't wait for the semester to end. I got a lot of exciting things lined up for some sales and whatnots, but I'm just excited about this show because this show is what I look forward to. It's my outlet. It's my fun. Yeah.
All right. So we're running a little bit behind. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because we got some people chomping at the bit to see some artists going at it. And we got a celebrity guest judge that is outstanding. And can I just say, out of this world with the goodies, y'all. So you can see the work done behind me, y'all. So it's about to go down. Now, let me go ahead and introduce our contestants. Y'all, let me welcome to the stage this man. He is a blank cover battle new contestant. Actually, hold on. Let me just introduce both artists this way. We're gonna do it this way, y'all. Y'all ready?
Do it up.
Nicholas Garza versus Weapon X. Weapon H, Weapon X. We're going to go and have this battle. Contestant number 1, welcome to the stage, my man, Nicholas Garza. What's up, Nick? How you doing, my friend?
Good. How you guys doing?
Hey, man, we're doing well, man.
We're blessed. Here.
Yes, we're so happy to have you here, man. Welcome to Battle Arena, man. I know you've seen Chop, you've seen Iron Chef. We got the Iron Artist tonight. You ready to do this? Let's go. Let's go. So, Nick, how long have you been drawing, my friend?
Since I was a kid. My earliest memories are probably like 6 years old.
Oh my gosh, that is epic, man. I've been thinking I could draw since that age too. No, but it's a beautiful thing, man. We've seen some of your artwork. We're going to feature some of that in a little while as well. And then we're going to see you actually getting busy on something creative for us tonight. All's way.
Sans.
Yes, sir.
This dude is from my hometown, Fresno.
Fresno in the house, West Coast. All right, man. Well, you representing hometown. You gotta show up and show out for my man Halmsway. Well, I guess that means I gotta represent for this other guy, my man Weapon X. So since he's repping the Wolvie, I gotta rep for him. Let's go. This brother, y'all seen him, y'all love him. Weapon X. What's up, Weapon? How are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but I'm here.
Hey, man, it happens to the best of us, man. That's why we practice this. We put some extra cushion time in there. We good to go. We starting where we want to be. So My man got his gloves on. Y'all can see it's about to go down. He said, I'm about to get a body, y'all. Nick, you gonna take this disrespect and put his Undertaker gloves on. It's going down. So
he just got done tattooing.
No.
He's ready.
Right.
No
Two
respect, Nicholas
artists
Gaza. I peeped you out.
Two
I
artists.
peeped out you
enter.
working on
One
one artist to
exit.
another. I commend you, dog.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. All right. So this is Weapon X Joe Sa versus Nicholas Gaza. Y'all know we're about to get this down. So I'm going to let them go backstage while we introduce the celebrity guest, y'all, and have a quick chat. So you guys got about 2 minutes to get set up, get your books out, and then we're gonna go over tonight's theme. So
You guys
contestants to the backstage. Now,
Oh, man.
ladies and gents, this man needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce him anyway, man. If you have been under a rock, y'all know he is one of the hottest artists that is out right now, hailing from Canada and doing all kinds of amazing work from Department of Truth to Good Boy and everything else. My man, let me show his video, y'all. We're going to do that. Welcome, the legend himself, Mr. Sheldon Bueckert. How are you tonight, good sir?
I am doing well. You guys are flattering me. I'm blushing over here.
As you may have seen in that display, I got some of this epic artwork behind me, y'all.
Thank you.
All I can say is amazing. My man Chad has been trying to steal these ever since he saw him a couple weeks ago. He's like, Sands, give me that one. Give me that one, Sands. I'm like, no, my brother. Like the old saying used to say, you got to get your own.
Sheldon already sent mine in the mail, dude. We're like this now, son.
That's what I like to hear. So Sheldon, man, I understand these allergies are crazy. You're a little bit under the weather right now. So we're gonna let you. We're not gonna destroy your voice too much, but we're so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
Contestants, I know you guys are backstage. If you can flip your cameras onto your canvases, and we're gonna get ready to get started. Before we even do that, let me just shout out to anyone and everyone who made it to the chat. My man Wolverado, he's in the house already. He says Star Trek theme today. I love it. Yes, Star Wars, Star Trek, a man of my heart. We got Sesa Esquire in the house. Y'all know what it is. Let's go. My man Warlock, he showed up. He's hanging out. Y'all know what it is. Hansway did the countdown for us. That's a beautiful thing. Joseph Sa showed up in the chat before he even came out here. I love it. We got my man Someday Da Vinci. He's in the chat. Eli, what's up, Eli? Good to see you. Hey, dude. Steven Sowell is here. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. And Unknown showed up. He said, go, daddy, go, this daddy. Man, Steven just said Unknown is saying some stuff. All right. So contestants, go ahead and get ready to display your books. So Sheldon, we had you on here about 10 months, a year ago, man, when we did a fantastic interview with you, man. So much has kind of gone on since that time, man. There's so much to unpack. We've done an exclusive together. We've got so many things, so many irons in the fire. But are you ready for what this spectacle of blank cover battles is?
Looking forward to it. Absolutely.
Well, listen, Sheldon, we're going to unveil the theme for tonight, right? But it is your distinct duty, your honor to come up with a twist.
Ah,
All right. Now
okay.
you can throw that twist. Tell him the rules. Let him know, Chad, when he can unleash the twist.
All right. So you can do it at any given time you want. Some people have went ahead and done it early because, artists respect. But you can do it at the last 5 minutes if you'd like to. You got to throw in that extra ingredient that's going to throw everybody off and go, what did he ask? I mean,
That good, eh?
You have all the power right now.
You have the power. Like my man He-Man would said, I have the power. So we're going to unveil this theme because they are about to get started. And then you can immediately say, here's what I want to see. Or like my man Halsway said, you can wait till the last 5 minutes. But you ready to see tonight's theme, Sheldon?
You bet.
Let's do it.
Fire.
Chat, are you ready to see tonight's theme, chat?
They ain't ready.
They not ready yet. Oh my God. So May the 4th, y'all. Can you guess what that means we're going to be doing?
Useless to resist. He told me enough. He was the illusion. No. I am the father.
Mind blown. It is.
I need a lightsaber right now to
right.
just
You want the lightsaber? We're gonna bring out the lightsaber for you. So we have tonight's theme is Star Wars v X-Men, and not versus. We want a mashup of Star Wars meets X-Men, ladies and gents. We saw Professor X in that Multiverse of Madness trailer, and y'all all know what May the 4th is about. So we said, guess what? We're going to get two great things this week. We're going to combine them. X-Men and Star Wars. Battle Arena contestant. Nicholas Garza, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Battle Arena contestant. Weapon X, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
All right. Weapon, do me a favor. Mute your phone. Mute your phone while you're doing this.
I'm ready. Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
There we
real
go.
quick,
Hopefully.
in my mind with this whole theme. No, you guys can't use this. It's mine. Beast Baka. Beast Baka.
He said Beast Baka. Hey, whatever comes to your mind. So, whatever comes to your mind, and what's convenient. Weapon X, can you hold up your blank cover? Can you hold up your blank cover?
Yeah, hold on.
All right, you got Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So, and then we're going over here to my man Nick Garza, who has Young Blood by Chad Bowers, who actually did X-Men 92. So the Star Wars and the X-Men are actually linked by these covers as well, ladies and gentlemen. So No more babysitting this. You guys understand. Contestants, they said they're ready. We're going to kick this timer off, starting the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour on the clock. Ladies and gents, let's go. We're going to go ahead and let you guys get into it while we talk about Sheldon and what he has going on.
Just for clarification, before we move in, you're mixing Star Wars and X-Men together.
Yes.
Making an amalgamation of two universes coming together.
Now, Sheldon, when you hear that, what kind of ideas, what comes to mind when we say X-Men amalgamated Star Wars? What ideas of, initially just pop out of that brilliant mind of yours?
Well, I'm thinking of like a mashup of characters here that you could actually do very well. You know, like a mix up between Magneto and Darth Vader. You know, that would be a perfect one. Or like you said, you know, the Beast and Chewbacca and stuff like that.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
if you do mashups of those kind of characters, I'm sure that come across really cool.
And they have 1 hour to do it. Nick and Weapon X Joe, go ahead and get started. I don't know if Nick is like sketching somewhere.
I'm trying to think.
we threw them for a loop already. We threw them for a loop.
I'm looking through the book. I'm looking through the book to get an idea.
It's all right. Don't forget, but you have 1 hour only.
1 hour. I'm gonna actually share my screen so you guys can actually see where we are time-wise. Our executive producer is not in the building tonight, so we're gonna be having so much fun without him. But ladies and gents, let me share my screen so you guys can see where we are.
We're in infinity. Are we in the multiverse? Oh, there we go.
I think we're in the multiverse there.
57 minutes on the timer, ladies and gents. 57 minutes and counting down. So plenty of time. But don't forget, Sheldon may be throwing he definitely will.
Yes.
You don't know when.
Yeah, I'm working on some ideas here.
He's coming up with ideas himself. So Sheldon,
You know what? He's sketching something right now.
Well, I'm writing ideas down here.
we got this guest judge working hard as well, ladies and gents. So that's where we are with it. So Sheldon, just to kind of backtrack, man, over the last 10 months, man, it's been a whirlwind. You've done a number of epic covers. What is one of the projects that you're working on now that you can share with us, kind of up and coming things, so that we can be prepared for some of this epicness? Because I've seen you on Noctera covers recently. You know, I'm hearing all kinds of goodies, man. So what do you have coming up on the horizon?
Well, it's already been a fantastic start to the year. Right off the beginning of the year, we had the one-shot special come out for Noctera for Blacktop Hill.
Yes.
And I ended up doing that for one of our local comic shops here in town that has an amazing online store himself. So we ended up doing an exclusive just for the store, but he's got it on his store for comictraders.ca.
Comictraders.ca. Okay.
Yes. So Blacktop Bill was one of them. We've had Radiant Red #1 come out. That was for another one of the Comic Construct. I believe that's who we did that one for. That was a great cover, a fun cover to work on. They just said, go for it. Give us what you do best. And I love it when I get those kind of commands to do something like that. What are some of the other ones that are off the top of my head? Supermassive did the cover for No Mask there. Supermassive #1.
Oh, I did not see that one. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to take a look at that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get a hold of your buddy there and have him take a look at it. Actually, I think I have a couple around, but not in my hands right now. It's a wraparound cover too, so that's one thing I really liked about that one. The last couple of ones that I've been working on recently is for Good Boy. Source Point Press.
Very big hit right now.
Oh, we're good. Keep going.
Keep going.
Yep, we're good. I said very big hit right now.
So, Source Point Press, Good Boy. I've already done. We're doing 4 connecting covers. So, and we're giving it a twist that we're mashing it up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So the main character, Flint, is actually going to be a different turtle, not necessarily a turtle, but wearing the mask and the armory of that turtle for each separate cover. And this art has 4 different covers, so we're covering the 4 turtles. And we've got 1 and 2. I don't think they've been released yet, but they're all in there cooking right now. And I'm working on cover number 3.
Sheldon, can I go ahead and share your Instagram so they can see these?
Absolutely.
Done.
Now, Sheldon, with regards to the whose comic is that? Like, is it a exclusive from Comic Trader again, or?
No, it's an exclusive for the arcade comics.
Oh,
and it's arcade. So it's not arcade, but it's arcade comics. And they've got it up on their website. I've got it listed on my Instagram right now too. And it's a fun project. They're connecting covers right in the very middle of when they intersect in the middle of the covers. I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but it's like a John Wick.
yes.
And
Yes.
they also use coins. So right in the very middle, when you connect all 4 covers, you actually connect a coin.
Oh, that is awesome, brother.
So right at the very end of the first arc, very last comic, issue 3, they actually show a penance coin. And that's what we have right in the middle of this cover.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Listen, I had a chance to go to New York Comic Con and met Garrett Gunn there, and he was talking about Good Boy, and I was like, what do you mean John Wick universe? He was like, what happened if the dog didn't die and kind of took over revenge story? And I was like, dude, that is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
So that is awesome, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's very well done. It's very well written. It's a fun read. If you love John Wick, you'd love this comic.
Now, Chad was taking a look at my my posters, and he was talking about the art style and seeing different, like just a different technique that he never seen before. What is that, and how is that kind of how did you get that kind of style? Or I could see even behind you the bottom of the Department of Truth up there in the painting.
Yeah,
that style is so unique to who you are.
Yeah, it flows. I call it my wisps, right? So I'm traditionally trained as a painter, so oils, acrylics, very little watercolor. But what I end up doing with my my technique is a lot of my work these days is more digital art than it used to be, and that's basically for deadlines and timing, and especially when I'm doing covers and stuff like that. But what I've done is I've taken my paint style and I've actually converted it into training myself to do digital painting myself. So unlike others who have been trained digital painting and stuff like that, I've taught myself to do that. and I've carried over a lot of the techniques that I would use if I was using or painting on a canvas. So that's why you see a lot of a painted style to it. It's still evolving. I mean, I've been at this again, like since I was about 6 years old, and I feel like my style has just come around in the last 10 years.
Absolutely. And I think one time when we talked to you before, and you said you just kind of got back into really doing the art, and it just kind of popped, and now you're going hard into it, man. That is amazing. So Chad had a couple questions he wanted to dive in, and I'm already hogging it as always. I'm gonna let Chad get his questions. What you got for us, Chad?
Yes, buddy, you know. You run a lot of shows, and you are the main man who runs them. It's okay. We've come to terms with this. I just sit here and wait for you to give me a little time to shine.
See, this is now he's gonna let me know how bad of a Sans I've been. Bad Sans. Bad. No. But by all means, Chad, hop in. My
Sheldon, you know what? I really appreciate you breaking down your version of artwork and in your wisps, if you will. I mean, I think that's pretty unique, to the term. My question is, if you were given any character to draw, full rights to just draw whatever character you felt like you wanted, who would it be? What would it be?
Lately, I'd say that would be Moon Knight.
Oh,
yeah.
Me too.
I mean,
I draw him every day.
There we go. He's in on it.
I've got some diehard favorites that I love to paint and work on, and I don't do them enough. But like my Spider-Man, I love to work on Batman, but I also like Moon Knight. When Moon Knight first came out, I was right on top of it way back when collecting, and it's always been a character for me that the look and the feel has always been something that I'd love to just dive right into. I recently did a quick Moon Knight piece for the Calgary Expo, and it went over fairly well, but it's something that I'd like to do a couple of different pieces.
Is that the one? I think I'm looking at it right now. I wish Sans could. I wish I could show my screen, but that's
you can share it, and I'll pull it up.
I'm just gonna point it to my screen here.
We can't see it.
Forget it. That's the one with the moon in the background. It's coming up like this.
Right. His cape.
Oh my God, dude. I'm looking at it right now, and that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, sometimes when you've got a piece of art in your head that you just got to get out, that one has been sticking around for months, and I finally, sat down and did it. The idea of his cape actually being the complete shape of the moon, with the city in the back, right?
You know what? I just realized that's the city in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, if you take a look, one of those towers in the background is kind of like an Easter egg. See if you can pick it out if you're looking at it.
Now, is this on your website?
Instagram.
It's on your IG.
Yes.
Got it. We're gonna get that pulled up for the studio as well, so everyone can see it.
I'm using Safari over here, otherwise I would show it. Okay, I gotta host a damn show, Sheldon. I don't have time to be looking at Easter eggs right now.
Well, behind him, you actually see the Avengers Tower.
That's on the right-hand side, right?
Yeah, Stark Towers or Avengers Towers. Moon Knight, in one of his story arcs, was part of the West Coast Avengers. So I had to add a little bit of that in there.
You know what? Sansa, you're bringing it up because this needs.
I am bringing it up. I am bringing it up.
So you know what? With running StreamYard, it doesn't vibe with.
No excuses. We got it done. This is it.
There we go.
Look at that thing. Oh my
We
god!
got it up and running. This is the colors of this, my friend, are epic, and I could see the whips and everything, man. This is just gorgeous. Is this being adopted for a cover or anything?
I was hoping it would be, but no. I actually did an April Fool's to the people that follow me on Instagram. And I actually placed the Moonlight logo in there saying that, hey, guys, I got a cover, but that was an April Fool's.
Well,
oh, my God.
Yeah.
That deserves to be, you know what? Sign me up. Let me call Marvel. You know what? Let me call them right now. You know what? They need this cover in their life because I need this cover in my life.
All right. So we're gonna check in on the contestants.
Yes.
Oh. All right. So let me go ahead and we're gonna get started with my man Weapon X. Let's check in.
Hey, Weapon, go
Weapon,
ahead.
can you go ahead, Chad.
Yeah, Weapon, can you whoever show your cover as you are doing it right now?
Yeah, I'm showing it right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, we're getting there.
Okay. Can you pan down a little bit for us? Yeah.
There we go.
Sheldon, what are you starting to see on this on this sketch here, Sheldon?
Hey, Weapon, tell us a little bit about this. What do you got going on?
Well, I looked through the book and I noticed there was like I forget what this character's name is. Like I'm not used to the new ones. I'm used to the old stuff.
Looks like BB-8
like
a little bit.
All right, that does look
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm just drawing all like the metal pieces on them and stuff. This is gonna be orange, and the orange that's part of that. Then I'm doing right here the antenna and stuff. So then I'm gonna take something else, some X-Men, and put it in here too. So
all right.
Now is it
some a little different?
Is it mashed up though? So that's the theme there. You got to mash.
What do you mean if
up.
it's mashed up?
The characters.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. You're good to go. You got it. Perfect. All right.
Yeah, so, I'm probably going to show maybe Wolverine's claws.
All right.
All right. Let's do it.
That's
We're waiting to see it, man. No pressure, Joe. No pressure.
All right, bro. Man, I'm over here shaking, bro. Bro, I'm not even lying. I'm shaking, bro. I'm going up against a great component, you know what I mean? A great contender and stuff. He's a great artist. I looked through his stuff. And I talked my smack in the beginning, not about him. I just said that, you know, whoever wants it, bring it, you know, like a little bit like Muhammad Ali type, you know, but I'm just blessed to be on here, to be honest, you know. So even if I do win or lose, just being on here is a blessing.
Yeah. You got to psych yourself up because there's $100 on the line, bro. So don't even. There is no competition. You got to go through it like Weapon X would, right? Let's go.
Do your art.
Yeah, no doubt.
And let it go and get it done, dude.
Excellent. And can you go back
to
the artwork?
It's kind of like tattooing because I was a tattoo artist, and I used to be like kind of like when they ask a certain thing, and I'm like, you know, give me a couple days to draw it out. I'd be like shaking and stuff, like, you know, but at least I'm not on somebody's skin right now, so thank God. But let me get back to this, and I'm listening to y'all.
Hey, let's go. And Sheldon, do you have any pointers or anything you can let them know?
At this point, I think he's doing well.
Excellent. Well, y'all, let's take a look at Weapon X's background. To see his journey through art. We can see some of his previous work while we're here. right. Round of applause for my man, Weapon X. We see you working hard, good sir. And thank you, Mrs. X, over there supporting and helping him to get that shown.
Thank you, Shay. Appreciate
Said
you.
thank you too.
All right. We're
She
going
can't
to
hear
go.
you. I got the headphones on, but I told her.
No problem. Let's take a look at contestant number 1, Nick Garza.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. What are we starting to see here, Sheldon?
Yes,
Yeah, he's
sir.
good.
You guys there?
Yep.
Is
we can
that,
see it.
I'm just trying to, like on my screen, it's actually very faded. So
Okay. Nicholas,
Is that-
go ahead and break it down for us a little bit.
It is going to be a mashup of Darth Maul and,
okay,
and
right.
Gambit.
And Gambit?
Yeah, so you have the
Oh,
cards
wow. Okay.
Right.
coming at you.
Oh, I didn't even see that until you pointed it out.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're seeing some action here. Now, that the pose, the action, and the lightsaber, I'm starting to see all of the things kind of connecting together. This is a nice start. Sheldon, is there anything you would potentially be looking to do or kind of guidance at all?
Actually, I'm loving what he's doing right now. So I'm curious to see where he goes with this.
Yeah, this is definitely looking like a great sketch as well. But there's a lot of work. You can see all of these pencils, and he's got some color and other things. So once again, ladies and gents, if you're just getting here, we have a theme. It is Star Wars mashup with X-Men. Combination.
All right, Sans, drop us our time. Where we're at with time, and also we see some Nick's art.
Yep. So we're gonna jump over to Nick's art really quickly. Let me go ahead and take a look.
Also, I don't want to freak anybody out, but Sheldon still has yet to drop his curveball.
That is true.
Yeah,
We
don't worry
are-
about that one.
Let me check the time because this is going to be interesting, ladies and gents. Let me go ahead and check the time. 36 minutes and counting down. 36 minutes and counting down, ladies and gents. And Sheldon has not given the curveball yet.
I have not. I'm seeing where they're going with everything right now.
You're being very strategic about this. A lot of
I
the
am.
guest artists just let it loose immediately. I appreciate the strategery, if you will.
Strategery. Now, Sheldon, coming back over to you, good sir, with regards to your background, who are some of your favorite characters? I know you said who you love to draw, but beyond Moon Knight, who are some more of your favorite characters that you really enjoy kind of fleshing out and learning more about as we get these DCUs and MCUs and all kind of other universes out there, the Malar universe or whatever? Who are some of these characters that you want to learn more about or enjoying right now?
Well, I'm pretty much a fan of everything. And sometimes I don't have enough time for all of it. But I really do love where the independent comics are going these days with the writing, the art, the amazing storylines and arcs that they're coming out with. So I've been a big fan of Something is Killing the Children from day one.
Yep.
Same thing with Department of Truth. I mean, those stories are just, especially Department of Truth with all the twists and the imagination that goes into it. Really enjoying the Radiant Black and the Radiant Red that's coming out. The story developments that they have going into the characters. Like I said, with the amount of time that I have, there's only so much that I can dive into and continue to read without it getting into my assignments.
That is crazy because there is you got so much work, so much to read, and right now we're having a renaissance of comics, right? We are at a point in time where basically people who have been out of the game for 10, 15, 20 years are getting back into comics and really enjoying it. Like you said, indies are on fire, and everything else. So a lot of love there. With regards to stuff being in Canada, how has that influenced your art and everything else going forward in terms of, does that create any differences on how you do your artwork or how you've balanced anything kind of designing stuff from that standpoint?
I don't think, because we are more global these days, I don't think it really has influenced or changed any of the way that I am doing things. I think being in Canada as opposed to being in the States, because a lot of my comic fans are actually in the US, and I find that's kind of been a blockade there of getting to my fans in the States. I've had tons of requests to go down to many of the conventions in the US, and that's still kind of tricky for Canadian artists to actually go into the US. You can't just say I'm going down to a convention as an artist and showing off my work and stuff like that. They actually don't like that.
Really?
Actually, yeah, they don't. They want to keep everything to the U.S. artists and everything like that. So if you go down to the States, you pretty much have to go down as a comic fan. And
interesting.
Like
wow.
that.
That's bothersome to me, actually.
Yeah. Well, me too. I really do want to start doing some of the conventions and the shows in the U.S.
Just call yourself an art therapist.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, coming from a counselor, I mean, if you say I do art therapy and I'm being called to do it here, I'm pretty sure you'll be welcome with open arms, to be honest.
Exactly. We'll find a way. I've talked actually at the last convention to a number of artists who actually have successfully been to the States, and I think if I could get invited by some of the comic companies that I've worked for and be them to sponsor me to go down, that would be great. I'd love to be doing signings at comic stores and all that kind of stuff down there, but it is a little bit of a roadblock for me.
That is so unfortunate, man. It's interesting because last episode we had Javon on, and I was letting him. He was flying all across the country and going show to show, which
Right.
he's doing, and I was wondering why, and that is such a hindrance to your what you're trying to do to get your name out there, and you have to literally come down as a fan and not an artist. That is
right.
Oh my gosh, the pain there, my friend. One of
the biggest shows that we will be doing, we will be at the Fen Expo Canada in Toronto in August. And I'm probably going to be fanboying it there because I just saw the artist and writer list that they're adding in there, like James Tynion, and
wow.
The artists and writers of Radiant Black, Department of Truth, so many of the books that I've actually worked on myself. So I'm really looking forward to going to that one in Toronto, and that's at the end of August.
All right. You know what? I don't like to be that guy, but yeah, I do. I like to be that guy. It's time for you to drop that curveball, dude.
Curveball. I want to see where they're at. Can we see
All
where
right,
they're
let's
at?
take a look. Let's take a look. We're gonna go back on over to Nick Garza.
I hope you guys left room for a little bit of a curveball.
I'll have to overcome and adapt.
I love it. I love it. So, and
Does it have to be general, or can it be?
It's whatever you want it to be. It could be very.
But it's applies to both artists.
Yep.
Applies to both artists.
So whatever type of theme you want to throw in, or whatever little curveball you want to add, both artists need to do it. So it can be like
Sheldon. It could be very simple. It could be red. No, I need the color red. Or it could be I want them to have a candle in their hand. It can be very specific.
There's one thing that's sticking in my mind. I don't know why, but I think they need to add some roses in there.
Roses. Okay. We want to see roses. It's spring. Sheldon is being attacked by the pollen, and all he can think of is the flowers
and roses.
Let's go. Can we see my man Weapon X's artwork right now? Mrs. X, can you hold the phone so we can see where he's at there? And now the twist, ladies and gents. The twist is roses. Now, roses come in so many different colors. You got the pink roses, you got the yellow, red, white roses, black roses. Weapon X, can you show us the cover, good sir? X, can you hear us? X, can you hear us? Can you show us some of that cover? Is Mrs. X around? And let me pull down this comment. All right. We see you fleshed out some more. All right.
Yeah, he's got lots of room for roses.
There you go. We're gonna transition. So let me take a look at the time, y'all, because time has been a ticking while we've been talking and having some fun. So X, you got plenty of room, but the twist is roses, good sir. The twist is roses. So get ready. I'm gonna share my screen again. Chad, how much time do you think we have? Harm's way stepped away. We got just about 25 minutes on the timer, ladies and gents. 25 minutes. And these guys got so much work to do. Let's go. I am loving this. 26 minutes and 14 seconds on the timer, ladies and gents.
You know what? 26 minutes is a lot.
It's an eternity.
For right now, 26 minutes is going to last forever. So there's a lot of time to work with. But then again, I'm not drawing, so I think there's a lot of time. Holy crap, roses. Holy crap, roses. What are we going to do? Roses. You know?
Exactly. And my man Comics and Bud said, indies are the only thing keeping me going as far as reading. The big two are repeating and repackaging story arcs. Do you feel that that's kind of where they are with the big two? The Marvel DC universe is just kind of rinse and repeat, and is the fresh take indies these days?
I'm kind of seeing that, especially with the Amazing Spider-Man title. I know they've just changed over writers and artists on it. I'm looking forward to seeing if they do something different. But, I mean, I've been collecting for a long time, so I don't know if they feel that they have to rehash for the newer generations for them to read, I honestly don't think they need to. Having the clone conspiracy ideas happening over and over again doesn't need to happen. We need some fresh, brand new stories. And you're definitely getting those with the independent comics. Absolutely.
I agree with you. I think there's a lot of versatility and flexibility that independents have that the big two don't. It's like, This is our character. This is who he is. This is what it is. Now create. It kind of takes away a lot of the creative freedom. I mean, look at Good Boy for that matter.
Right.
You took the dog of blank
John Wick.
John Wick. My bad.
No, we're here. We got you.
So there's independent comics. I think. I personally have 4 short boxes over here dedicated to only indies, where I maybe only have 3 Marvel and 1 DC for that matter.
Right.
But seriously though, I mean, indie has hit this kind of great peak, but I'm starting to see it cool down, and I'm seeing Marvel with Moon Knight, with Doctor Strange, Thor coming up. There is I don't know if the comics like Brian is saying is or Comics and Bud is saying is all rinse and repeat. There's some great storylines coming out of the big two as well. I'm excited to see this end of the Justice League and kind of this whole dark kind of character that's going to come out of that. What got me back into comics was the Batman Who Laughs. That was like, you talk about a mashup of craziness, right? Yes. I was out of comics and my wife was like, what is this? She just showed me some random picture and I was like, I don't know what that is, but I must dive back into it. And that got me back into comics. So that is amazing. Oh my God.
I mean, you have to also look at the writers behind like the Batman Who Laughs, and how they're doing a lot of independent comics themselves right now. And again, the Batman Who Laughs, that was completely fresh.
Yeah.
When you're looking at characters and creating new characters and the way they went with that. But I mean, like everything's going to go back and forth. Right. You're all of the independents are not going to go away. The big two are not going to go away. It's going to be good, bad, and it's going to be like that forever. It's just whatever story you jump on.
You know what I'd like to see, and this is just a personal thing. I'd like to see a renewal of Amalgam with newer characters that have been introduced. The Amalgam universe.
I know the Infinity Warp was kind of like that amalgamation as well, with some of those. So you had like that Ghost Rider, or you had Strange that was mixed with Ghost Rider or something like that. It was a.
But I'd still like to see the old Amalgam with newer DC characters and newer Marvel characters.
So like a Miles mixed with Static or something like that.
Something like that. Something that has never been seen before. But I mean, I'm a huge fan of parody. I'm a huge fan of amalgams, and that's just where I like to be. Besides the other comics I collect, it's kind of a niche thing. But there's a lot of room for creativity. I like to see some. I mean, there's a lot of regurgitation of the same, villains doing the same things over and over again. But it's hard to within the big two. It's kind of like, how do you reinvent a character, or how do you?
That's why villain spec is so big, right? Every new villain that comes out, people go nuts because it introduces the possibility for so much more dynamic storytelling with your different heroes that's involved. So you see it like who's recent? Titan, Black Winter, goddess of him. Like Donnie Cates is the king of inventing new villains
Oh,
and
absolutely.
retconning stuff. Now, Sheldon, do you also write as well? And have you?
No, I
attempted-
don't. I don't. I've had ideas in the past, but the art has taken over, basically. I think that ship has sailed unless I write in my 80s. Yeah, I don't plan on stopping on working on my art for a very long time. So,
and your art, you've started off like kind of doing some projects, and now it's like you're cranking out tons of product, man. How does that feel to kind of you've arrived? Little less to say, you've arrived as a major artist in the industry, and you're sought after. You've worked on some amazing products. How does that feel? Kind of getting that kind of reputation now.
Well, it's kind of neat. I'm humbled. I'm not doing anything different than I did, 20 years ago. I love to work on art. I love to crank out art. I love to be creative in the ideas, and trying to learn and expand still on what I'm doing. I'm not locked into what I'm doing right now. I still see myself evolving and forever learning.
Excellent.
But it's kind of neat when you see on somebody's blog one of your comics come up, right?
Yes. Now, what are you saying here, Sheldon?
Yeah, loving it.
Oh no!
You saw what he did there.
No,
Yeah.
You see what he did there. That was a smart move.
You know
Wow.
what? In my mind, in my heart, in my soul, I was like, one of those cards has to have a rose on it.
Yeah.
That
There it
was a
is, son.
smart move. And as I look at this piece, the boots, you can really see Darth Maul, but when you take a step back, you see Gambit, right? And you see that iconic pose with Maul. This so I can definitely see the amalgamation
Okay.
there.
I have a bit of trivia. What is Gambit's staff made out of?
Oh, Sheldon, do you know that one? Chat, do you know that?
Stan says he'll give you something for if you're not kidding.
Stans will give you something if you do. We actually do have some Stranger comic giveaways that are coming up. So thank you guys for sticking around as we get to the end of this battle and we get to the final 10 minutes. We will be giving away something to the chat, ladies and gents.
Question is again, what is Gambit's staff made out of?
We got duck confetti. Is it adamantium? So the only other thing I would guess is vibranium.
Mm-mm.
Anything you could think of, Sheldon?
Those were my two guesses.
Oh man, Mrs. X.
I'll watch it. I'll watch the chat and I'll see if it comes up.
Titanium. X-Men Mike says made of Mardi Gras beads. Melted down Mardi Gras beads.
There you go.
Mrs. X, can you show the cover, Mrs. X? We want X. We want X. Mrs. X.
Gonna give it to you.
Right. Hey, Joe, Weapon X, can you show us the cover?
Yeah, my wife is coming.
Thank you, good sir.
I'm not
Good, ma'am.
nowhere here.
Oh, wow, that rose is popping. Okay, we can see the goodies coming in. All right. So it's BB-8. Yeah, I actually see a little Cyclops.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm saying? Is that some Cyclops mixed in there too? Or am I? I'm thinking I'm seeing like the visor or something. Oh man, we got some action, y'all. My man, Weapon X is putting it down. So let me come back over this way and give these gents some more time just to wrap up. We got some action, ladies and gents. So, Sheldon, with regards to just kind of your favorites, I think one time we talked Frazetta was a big influence on you. I'm starting to. I think I just saw kind of a remake of his covers or his art with a new kind of a drop of a comic. Is that exciting to you? Do you feel
Actually,
like
it really is, and I've contacted them to see if I could do some variant covers. They are bringing back out the Death Dealer comics.
yes, that's it, Death Dealer.
Yes, and I believe issue 1 is about to drop. And I've seen some amazing covers on that and just loving the stuff that they're doing. So yeah, Frazetta was definitely one of my influences early on, very early on. Just happened to be that time period when Frazetta's art was starting to become, at its peak, late 70s for me. And it was kind of the crowd that I was hanging out with. There was a bunch of us that were artists, and we really got into Frazetta work. Neil Adams, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the great Neil Adams.
Yeah, he was definitely another influence early on when I was reading comics. His Batman, his Green Arrow, in Green Lantern was always the favorite.
Dude,
and too. But,
Sheldon, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I collect because I'm a substance use counselor. I collect anything that depicts substance use in comics. So you know where I'm going at with this. With Speedy and his heroin addiction.
Right.
And I looked through my to be sent to being slabbed comics. I had no clue that I had a Neil Adams sign.
Oh, nice.
No clue. And I was like, what? Holy moly.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of actually meeting and talking to him twice.
Oh wow.
He made it to the Calgary Expo. Was actually one of his stomping grounds for conventions. So
really.
Yeah, had a chance to chat with him. With my son was there, and he did got a comic with a remark on it and all that kind of stuff. And he was a great storyteller. I mean, it didn't matter who came up to the table. He always had whatever he was working on. He had a story for you on what he was doing, be it his technique or the character or something around that time period when he first started drawing it or something like that. It was always interesting to listen to.
Well, that is amazing, man. And he's impacted so many artists, so many writers. His Batman covers and everything else are so iconic, man. It is one of those things that we've lost another legend of this community, but he's lived a full, rich life, man. And yes. we're just going to be celebrating his work for decades upon decades and eons to come. So,
yeah,
and that's amazing, man. And to hear the praise that all of the artists are giving him, it's well deserved. And he was just a legend.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Absolutely.
Fans, I got to cut you off because, you're fans and you talk. Where are we at with time? Because I think we need to know.
Oh, man, I think the timer went off. Guys, are we out of time? No,
we got about 10 minutes left.
Sheldon knows too. Here we are, ladies and gents. The countdown. Can we say the final countdown?
Yeah. We need to have sound effects, Sans. We need to have these sound effects ready.
We
Yeah.
can't because they're gonna strike our channel. 10 minutes, ladies and gents. 10 minutes on the timer
Air horn.
before Judgment Day. Judgment Day. All right,
Alright,
so
let's take a look at what they got going on.
let's do it. Let's do it. X, we want to see what you got, good sir.
It's gonna give it to him.
X, can you highlight a little bit of that goodness you got going on?
Yeah.
Call Mrs.
I don't
X.
think X is gonna. X ain't really got much going on. Here, Chad.
Let's
Grab the
get
phone.
it. All right, you
I'm
got
still at
this.
the same spot. I can't figure out what I really want to do, man.
And can you
Crazy.
show the head of it as well, Mrs. X? Okay, we see the rose. You got the rose element in there.
Show the head of it.
Okay. I'm loving it. There we go.
You know what? If I were to give you anything, I'm not an artist. I would make that into Cyclops and have some red beam coming out.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
if you were able to put a Wolverine fist and lightsabers coming out, that could be done too. Like that's
Yes. That sounds amazing. So making the optic beam come out of his eye.
Well, I was gonna have Wolverine. I was gonna do something like show like your head and it had the eyes coming out.
You got 10 minutes, man.
You got 10 minutes. Do it. Do
Yeah,
what
I
you
know.
gonna do, brother. Go for it. Whatever you got, go for it. We're coming back to you. Let's get it. That actually has so much potential right now. I am loving what you're doing. Thank you, Mrs. X.
Thank you, Mrs. X.
Okay. I see some
They said thank
shadowing. I see the shadowing. This and the color pop. This is actually a variant cover, right? You got the 1 in 100 here with the color pop. You got the color splash.
Nick, did you ever think that you would draw something like this?
No.
Welcome to blank cover battles.
Now,
Usually it's characters.
Sheldon, is there anything you think Nick potentially should be thinking about right now at this point in time with 7 minutes left?
I don't know. I'm loving what he's doing there. So Nick, are you going to be adding more cover or color to this cover?
I didn't really want to add color at all. I was using my kids' alcohol markers, but they're not top brand, so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, know what you mean.
Excellent. So I can see a lot of the one thing you know how kind of there's like a charge to Gambit's things like
On his
like his weapons when he releases them, there's kind of that charge, that glow a little bit. And it doesn't have to necessarily be in color, but I don't necessarily see the charge around the cards or stuff of that nature. But you don't have to add that. That's only something that I'm observing right here.
I was trying to get it to highlight with white. So I can go a little more on the white
Right.
out the.
Excellent.
Probably put an outline on it.
Excellent. Well, that's just a little something from this side of it but you guys are doing fantastic work. The color, the BB-8, man, I could see the optic blast as soon as you said it, Chad.
Yep.
Or Wolverine claws just popping out, out of auspicious places, right? It's like, where'd that arm come from? That would be, and that adds the comedy element that could be added to that, right? Like, where the hell did BB-8 get a human Wolverine arm? And then you remember Wolverine's arm got cut off, right? And
cybernetic arms are a thing, man.
yes, so great thinking, Weapon X, and oh wait, he's got the optic blast. We saw a little something there.
Oh, there it
okay,
is.
yeah, look at that. Oh wow.
We're on Cyclops now.
All right.
All right.
We are saying they're rocking and rolling now, ladies and gents.
So,
We got 5 minutes left on the
5
timer. I
minutes.
can't believe it.
hey, put an X on that BB-8 somewhere. Put an X on there.
Oh yeah. You gotta
X
get
on
the
that bad
X
boy.
with the X symbol going on them. And the only other thing I noticed from over this show is that, and does this matter to you much, Sheldon? If they have a lot of blank space.
Hey, I'm the king of negative space.
There you go. Hey. So it doesn't it as long as you make that whatever it is pop, the space, having some extra space isn't a big deal.
That's right. If you can work that negative space to bring focus to the character, that's what I like to use.
So you got some feedback from the chat. Nick saying that a little red on that rose could have popped as well. So that's some feedback from the chat.
All right.
We are coming up on 3 minutes and 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Sheldon.
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
You love some Moon Knight. You love some negative space. You gotta love this one.
Exactly.
You know what? I like minimal work. I saw Weapon X's version of Moon Knight with just the top cloak part. That was phenomenal work. I mean, I like minimal stuff. I don't like a lot of busy stuff, and so all the negative art. That's just me as a person, man. You know what? If you can utilize the negative space to make something really,
I like headshots.
And let me get the giveaway ready, y'all.
Oh, okay.
For the chat.
I like doing a lot of headshots.
The headshots are dope too.
Here, I'm gonna show you that Moon Knight of mine again. If you can see this.
Oh, look at that thing.
This is without, of course, you can barely see it. Wonder if that's
if
on
you,
the iPad.
oh yeah, the camera has to adjust for it.
Yeah. Don't have time for it.
Do you
Anyway,
have that photo online?
I do.
Did you show that on Instagram, like on your page?
It's without.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's without the.
The trade dress.
I'm gonna throw it in. I'm gonna throw it into my stories because then you'll be able to see the whole thing.
By the way, Sheldon, I had no clue that you did a blue flame variant.
Oh, really?
And I'm a huge blue flame fan. I think that is a very underserved, appreciated comic. For
Yeah,
this I loved Blue Flame from day one.
I think that was close to the end of last year that I finished up that one.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it, and I think I'm going to put it right now because I like the story of Blue Flame. I think it was very unique. And this artwork is phenomenal. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, I got to have this.
Well, I happen to have a couple copies.
Well, of course, they're also signed with COA. Hello, CBCS. 1 minute.
Count it down, ladies and gents. We're coming up on the final minute. This is it. Get ready to put your pens down. Put any final touches on your artwork, ladies and gents, because it is going down in 41 seconds. Now, Sheldon, what kind of pressure do you think as an artist you would be under if you had 1 hour and someone said commissioned you to do something crazy like this?
Oh, that's extreme pressure. Anybody who can do it, even get close to that in an hour, my hat's off to them.
Are we some type of evil scientists over here looking up this show?
We love to see the punishment.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you guys are.
All right, 5, 4,
You guys are punishing me.
3, 2, 1. Pins down.
Oh my
Pins
God.
down.
There
Pins
goes my
down.
timer.
Pins down. Let's go. Put the camera on your artwork, ladies and gents. This
Pin
is pin drop. We're gonna go over to my
Can you hold
man.
this on?
All right, let's go over to the one and only, my man Nick Garza. Here we go. All right, Sheldon, what are you seeing? Are you seeing? Oh wow, I can see the energy charges now.
Yeah.
What
All of that's in there.
has he met the criteria of the competition?
I definitely think so. And along with my twists, very creative.
Fantastic, man. I see Darth Maul. I see Gambit. I see the
Hey,
Rose. We
I'm
got
gonna
some
put this
action.
down. I don't think you guys realize that the shape of the cards, the two on the left and the right, are in the shape of a variant cover where they have the cards displayed in that octagonal, the gem form. I'm trying to find.
I do see the octagonal type shapes there.
You see what I'm seeing? I'm trying to find the cover exactly what I'm looking at. There's a card variant where they have the 3 cards spread out and they're in a very diamond shape. That's what I'm seeing.
Now let's let Nick tell us what he saw, what gave him this idea. How'd you get to this point, Nick?
Oh, sheer panic. I just was trying to come up with anything.
Well, then you do very well under panic situations.
Diamonds are formed under pressure, my friend, and let's do it. All right, so this is his cover, ladies and gents. Round of applause for Nick Garza. Now, let's go over to my man, Weapon X. Here we go. X, can you show us the cover, good sir? Where you at, X?
Give it to us.
All right.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes, show.
Yeah,
pan down a little bit. Pan down.
Oh, he's got Wolverine's.
Oh, he's got the Wolvie claws. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the slash there.
Tell us about the cover, X. What do you got going on here?
I do this. I really don't draw like Star Wars. Usually I'm a headshot artist, and a lot of people know when I do sketch cards, I do a lot of like shoulders and face. But I did a couple of like Star Wars stuff before, but just headshot, like Darth Vader's mask and his soldiers and stuff like that. But what I was trying to do here, I never drew him before, and then I like the original Star Wars. So I drew some dirt here, a rose just growing out of there, do the 3 slashes, and then I drew the eye beams from Cyclops, and I put Wolverine's claws there. So something a little different. It is kind of out of my thing. Maybe you guys are used to seeing.
No, you've now you got the rose.
What was that?
I said you got the rose, you got the Star Wars, and you got X-Men. Have we met our criteria, gents?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
You've done what you needed to do, and I will say this: your BB-8 is very clean, and I can easily see the mashup of Cyclops. I would have loved to see who he's optic blasting, but ultimately I can see everything you went with, and that looks really good.
This BB-8's been through some shit.
This BB-8 is giving people hell.
Yeah,
He is giving people hell. He was like, listen, I am not taking it anymore. So, Sheldon, please go check IG. You, me, and Chad are going to debate. But
Right.
chat, everybody in the chat, y'all got to let us know what y'all think. What y'all think of these 2 bad boy covers right here, ladies and gents. We got some amazing covers. Sheldon, please go to IG. Chad, please go
you do.
over as well.
Yep.
I am
And
there.
we will chat. But while we're there, I am going to ask the chat to put a number between 1 and 30.
I can't win this one, right?
You can't win this one. This is Untamed Killing Floor.
That is a. Are you sure I can't play?
You cannot play on this one, but you see the sword, all of this goodness.
Whatever, Stans. I'm gonna tell my mom on you.
All right. Sheldon, I am making the chat for you right now. And chat members, the starting line is dropped. So you guys can begin dropping numbers, and we will be giving this away.
All right, watching. Oh, I think we got one.
We got it?
Yep.
We got it. Let me double check. I don't even see your starting line.
Oh, I just said it's dropped.
Okay. Well, then
Is it Wolverado?
it's Wolverado.
My man, my money is always on Wolverado.
Hey,
You win. This is from
Wolverado.
Untamed, The Killing Floor from Stranger Comics, ladies and gents. That is coming to you. Now, let's go. We're about to, let me bring up both covers. Once again, ladies and gents, this is cover A by contestant number 1. We got Gambit mixed with Darth Maul, ladies and gents. And contestant number 2, X. Can you show your cover again, good sir? X. Can you show your cover again, good sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We got BB-8 mixed with Cyborg being attacked by Wolverine, ladies and gents. So let's check. We're gonna check it out. And
Cyclops.
the winner and
Yep.
Cyclops.
Yep.
The winner. It was close, but it looks like 3-1. The winner is Gambit, ladies and gents. Gambit Maul. Congratulations, Nick Garza. You took this episode of Blank Cover Battles down. Nicely done, good sir. We appreciate your hard work. Weapon X, you knocked it out the box as well, man. And listen, we put you guys in a pressure cooker and you guys produced. So congratulations to both of you guys for finishing. Congratulations, Nick, for coming out on top. Guess what? We will be auctioning off both covers on Sunday night. So you guys have a chance to add any final elements that you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to be present. If you're not able to make the auction, just send us a picture and we will get it sold for you. But this is your cover champion for episode 4, Blank Cover Battles. Let me bring everybody back in.
Hey, you know what? Check it out. Stans, shh, for 1 second. My God, man. You got a co-host for a reason. Listen, both of you guys, man, oh man, I'm not even a musician. If I was told that I had to learn something within 1 hour, it would be too much. And you guys came, you guys rose up, you guys put out phenomenal artwork. And the best part is, you guys get to finish it, and you guys get to auction it off, and that profit is yours.
100%. So I want to thank our special guest, Sheldon Bueckert.
Sheldon.
So Sheldon, how can our audience get a hold of you and get some of this beautiful goodness, good sir?
Website, or message me on my Instagram, which is Sheldon Bueckert Art.
ShadowPuppetStudio.com or Sheldon Bueckert Art. Thank you so much, my brother. Now, Weapon X, Nick Garza. How can people get in contact with you both to get commission covers?
For myself, they can just reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. Just look me up, Nicholas Garza. I have a website, towardcomics.com, and you can reach me there.
Fantastic, my brother. And Weapon X, how can we get in contact with you?
You can contact me through IG, which would be WEPON_X_line comics. I'm on IG. I do commissions. I also clean and press comic books for a living. And if you want anything, just hit me up, or you can hit my email at jsaa5878@gmail.com.
Thank you so much, man.
Ladies and gents, from my co-hosts to my special guests to these super dope artists, we want to thank you guys for being here. Everybody, thank you so much. Please share this out to your community. We're growing. We're going to get Sheldon going up against a celebrity guest artist real soon too.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the guest artist in the pressure cooker too, ladies and gents.
Wait for celebrity guest artists blank cover battles, because y'all don't know unless you watch the show of who has been on the show to know what you're getting yourself into. Wow, that was kind of like a multiverse situation.
There you go. Well, good night. God bless, and everybody.
Oh.
Stay safe.
Whoa, Sans. Don't forget about Well Wednesday.
Well Wednesdays, that's what we're running over there now. We got to run. Everybody get ready. Well Wednesdays is starting in.
You got a little Skrilla? Show up on Well Wednesday.
Minutes.
Unless you want to buy